Hello. Welcome back to another session of Victorious Human. Um, just wanted to talk to you about this article which I saw on Twitter. I found it very interesting, really. So the lady goes, "My husband confessed to his pregnant mistress. She's 4 months pregnant. That he is married, and then came home and confessed his adultery and the pregnancy to me. The mistress was extremely apologetic to me because she had no idea that he was married. I have no ill feelings towards her, but I am angry and furious at him. As a good wife, I want to do the right thing and work it out with my husband. But this is too much." So some of the responses were, "Fornication is grounds for divorce," which I was like, no, this is not fornication, this is actually adultery. So adultery is for married people. He is married, he's the one who is gone off, so it's adultery, is committed adultery. Fornication is for unmarried people. So this girl, the one who's now pregnant, she's the one what fornicating. I don't know. I don't want to explain because I don't know the technicalities. All I know is adultery is for married people, fornication unmarried people. Others said go to counseling. Others says repent. Others saying being good does not mean enabling bad behavior. Others saying ask questions. Was this the first time this is happening? All sorts of questions they were saying ask. Others saying leave him and move on. Others saying lean on Jesus and go to therapy. Others saying he knew that he was married, so the girl might not know he was married, but he knew he was married, and yet he went and done what he did. Some say the child is innocent. Some are saying forgiveness and open communication is the way forward. Some are saying anger is natural. They're saying it will take time, it's not going to be easy. Others are saying he would not have confessed had she not become pregnant. So just looking at this, I'm like, this is quite an interesting topic, and I think in our current society it's becoming a norm. And others are saying men are meant to be dominant, they are not meant to just have one wife. That's why they go about sleeping around this and this, because it's in them. This is who men are meant to be. Others are like women should be more understanding. Others are like when you get wronged, you just move on with your life and find another one. And others say better the devil. But looking at it, I feel this lady, she needs to be sure, to be really sure about what she really wants. She says she wants to stay and work on this thing. What does the husband want? Because these are two people. It's not only about what you want, it's about also what he wants. Does he want to stay and work things out with you, or does he want to go to the new person and start a new family with that person? These are questions that need to be asked and looked into and talked about, because it's not about just what you want. This is two people involved. And if you say you want him to stay and you want to work things out, are you willing to forgive, move forward, and never bring the topic up again. I mean, never talk about it again. Whenever you're angry, you're not going to throw it in his face. But you did this and this. But you do this and this. Could it be? It means you are never going to bring it up again. Are you willing to do that? And when you say you're going to forgive, are you 100% going to forgive? Or you're going to be holding a grudge at the back of your mind? It's not easy. Some people, you heard it saying, it's not going to be easy. This is where counseling comes in. Don't imagine you can fix it, just the two of you. You can't. You can't fix it. You 100% need a third party. But make sure that this third party you are bringing in is not biased. It's a good, godly counsel, like proper Bible-based counseling. It's not going to be on the husband's side. It's not going to be on the wife's side. It's going to be on God's side for the benefit of the marriage. Are you willing to work through the things, the issues, what's happened? You have to talk through about what's happened. What has brought him to that point of going to look outside? What happened? What happened? What about the children who are being, or the child who's been brought into the equation? What's going to happen? You have to talk about those things. They're not going to work themselves out. You need to talk about it. How are you going to be? Is that child going to be like coming to the house? Is he going to be going to visit? What's going to be happening? These are things you need to really 100% talk about and consider, because if they are not talked about, you're going to be bumping into more and more hurdles. It is not an easy journey. It is not an easy journey. And those who are advising, leave. You're going to leave, and then what? What will be the way forward? What are you going to do? So I would suggest you sit down, you really think things through. Do you want to stay? Do you want to leave? If you are going to stay, what's going to be the way forward? If you're going to leave, what's going to be the way forward? So think things through. Don't be moved by emotions, because at the end of the day, emotions can take you on a high, on a low, and then ditch you. So don't be moved by emotions. This is where critical thinking skills, emotional intelligence come into play. Be willing to take solid biblical advice and take it from there. But the most important thing is, you are not just the only one who is willing to work on it. Both of you are willing to work on it, and both of you are actually communicating, talking it through. Otherwise, it will just drag on and on and on, and becomes one of those cold cases, unsolved mystery for the rest of your life, and you don't want that. Anyway, I just thought this was an interesting case. I found it on Twitter. I just thought, wow, let me just talk about it, because it is quite interesting. It is something close to me. So I just thought, yeah, why not talk about it? That's all from me for now. Remain blessed and continue to be victorious. All right, bye.